everybody! It's Wednesday! Yay! How are y'all doing? Live with Kristy Day. Having a spooky Wednesday today. Lots happening today here at the store and in the restaurant. So, hello, David. I see ya. Hello, Dean. How are you? I love that y'all are always here every week. How are y'all doing? Y'all having a good Wednesday? I'll wait for a few more people to come in and then I'll get started. I have a lot to talk about. Since I didn't do live with Kristy last week, since we did a live podcast show, I have a lot to talk about because I had movies to talk about last week. I've got more movies to talk about. So I've got a lot of movies, some products, some sales, and some fun stuff going on with the store and the restaurant to talk about. So, hello, Robert. Hello, Israel. How are you? Yay, I'm glad you made it. Yay. I'm in such a good mood today. How are y'all doing? Hello, horror fanatic. How are you? All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. So, first, let's talk about Monster Squad. So, Monster Squad was the movie for the podcast this week. It was my pick. I wanted to pick something that was from my childhood that's like a Halloween go-to movie for me. So, Monster Squad is it. How do y'all feel about Monster Squad? I think, hello, my cousin Vinny. Hello, how are you? Hello, Alley Cat. How are you doing? Oh, thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But, oh, Megan looks good. Oh, yeah, I've seen the trailer for Megan. Yeah, I've had several people ask me about that so far. Yeah, it looks interesting. Something different. Hello, Haddonfield Slasher. How are you? So yeah, for the podcast this week, which will air Friday like usual, we talked about Monster Squad from 1987. It's a go-to Halloween movie for me as far as like nostalgia goes, and a movie that I've watched ever since I was a kid, ever since it came out, basically. And then my other go-to movie for Halloween though is Halloween 3. So this is like my kid movie, and then I've got Halloween 3 is like my adult movie the two movies I like to watch on Halloween Day. So with Monster Squad though, again, I've watched it ever since it came out. They used to show it on HBO a lot, not regular TV, but HBO, and I used to watch it a lot on there. Hello, everybody. Hello, Gabriel, Brian. Yay! So many people coming in. Hello, how are you? Oh, yay! Someone said they got their Mabry Monsters Neon Maniacs paint in the mail today. So I'm glad you got that in. I can't wait to see what you do with it. So, me and Brian did the podcast, and we were saying how, like, you know, all the Universal monsters being portrayed in this, they did a fantastic job. I think the portrayal of Dracula and Wolfman and Frankenstein was pretty spot on. And all the actors did really well. I do like how they changed up Creature just a little bit. I think they kind of had to for licensing purposes, but they kind of gave him some teeth and stuff, which I liked. A lot of really cool and funny one-liners in this movie. Of course, we all know Wolfman's got nards is probably the most popular one-liner. But I had mentioned how I always liked, and it was just a cool moment being a kid, the moment with Horace when he shot the creature, and then he's got the shotgun, and, you know, the bullies come out, and they still call him Fat Kid, and he's like, my name is Horace. You know, I love that. I always loved that. I thought, ever since I was a kid, I was like, yeah. It's like that kind of a moment. But let's see, what are y'all saying about Monster Squad? Let's see. It's a childhood fave. I think Monster Squad is really almost everybody's childhood favorite. We did talk about, since I was a kid in the 80s and Brian was more of a kid in the 90s, I know it seems like a lot of 90s kids grew up with like Hocus Pocus, or Goosebumps or something. I didn't really grow up with those at all. I never even really watched Goosebumps. I was in high school in the 90s, so I didn't watch Goosebumps. Hocus Pocus I watched a little bit, but it wasn't never ever my fave. But Monster Squad was probably my fave childhood scary movie. I guess if you want to call it a scary movie, I don't know. Yeah. What are y'all saying? Yeah, the soundtrack's awesome too. I mean, there's just everything about and Scary German Guy. I always loved Scary German Guy. He's funny. And then the bully, I can't think of what the actor's name is, but the one bully at the beginning with Horace, he was the brother in The Wonder Years, and he played a butthead in The Wonder Years too. He was kind of a jerk in that too. So I always liked him because I always liked Wonder Years. Let's see. You think it's better than the Goonies? Oh, that's an interesting comment. I like that because we did talk about the Goonies as well, me and Brian, because obviously the mom in the Monster Squad is the mom in Goonies. And we talked about how it's funny how it's two movies that she's the mom of kids that go on this big kid adventure, when we're kids, we imagine, stuff happening with pirates and being with pirates and finding treasure. And if we're into scary stuff when we're kids, we imagine ourselves being with monsters and Frankenstein and whoever, and then these two movies, it actually happens for these kids. And so it's kind of similar in that kind of a way a little bit. But yeah, some like Monster Squad better, some like Goonies better. It's a preference thing. I have met the director, Fred Decker. I met him. Let's see, where was that? It was Flashback Weekend in 2019 when I met all the Night of the Creeps people. So he signed my Night of the Creeps poster because I had everybody sign my Night of the Creeps poster. And he was a really good guy. And then I also met the father, the dad, in Monster Squad at Texas Frightmare this past year too. So that was a lot of fun to meet him. So what are y'all saying? Hey. Oh, it's all good. You can send me messages. All good. All right. So, Monster Squad, there's really just nothing bad to say about it. There's just not much more to say about that. It's just a fun childhood Halloween movie. I mean, there's just nothing bad to say about it. So there's that. So let's talk about some other stuff that we've all been talking about for about a week or so. And I wanted to talk about these last week, but I didn't do my live last week. Let's see. I don't even know what movie to even start with right now. Let me start with some stuff that I thought was really good. How about that? Raven's Hollow on Shudder. Brian, my manager, had told me about that movie, so I tried it out just for something different. It's Edgar Allan Poe. So if you're an Edgar Allan Poe fan, I've been telling people to go give this a watch. I thought it was really good. I thought it was very creepy and dark and something just completely different. It's not a slash or anything because it's Edgar Allan Poe. But Raven's Hollow on Shudder. I do recommend that if you just want something different and if you do like Edgar Allan Poe. I did really enjoy that. I did go back and revisit a couple movies this week. I revisited Arachnophobia. That's a fun one to watch at Halloween time. I hate spiders, and it's just a funny movie. And I revisited The Burning, and The Burning is just, I love that movie. And then what else? Oh, and then Burnt Offerings, too. I revisited all three of those this week. So let's talk about... Should we talk about Hellraiser or Hocus Pocus 2 first? Which one y'all want to talk about first? Somebody said, have I heard about the Nightmare on Elm Street remake? Robert Englund will reprise his role. I've heard that they're talking about something, another sequel or something going on with Nightmare on Elm Street. I seen something about that today. Hopefully he will reprise the role if we're going to do another Nightmare on Elm Street. just Robert has to play Freddy, and if Robert's not playing Freddy, then we don't need any more Freddy, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Ooh, you heard Arachnophobia is getting remade? Ooh, that might be kind of interesting. I mean, all the actors in the original Arachnophobia was so good. That would be interesting. I haven't heard that, but that would be cool. I'm for that, I think. Yeah. But are they going to CGI the spider so much, though? You know? No CGI. Somebody said, go with Hellraiser. What everybody's talking about. Okay. Hellraiser. Let's talk about that. So that's on Hulu if you have not watched the new Hellraiser movie. Out of all of the newer movies that have come out lately that I have watched, because I haven't watched everything, I do like the Hellraiser movie the best. It kept my attention more. It was not dark and gory like the original at all, which I like that Hellraiser was dark and gory. I liked it being the way it was because when I was a kid, or even now, watching Hellraiser, sometimes you just feel nasty. You just feel nasty watching that movie sometimes. You know, you have this this just weird feeling. I can't really describe it, but if you're a Hellraiser fan, you know what I'm talking about. And you don't get that in this new movie whatsoever, which I guess is okay. What are y'all saying? Yeah, John Goodman was good in Arachnophobia. I'm not sure who could replay him. Let's see. Hello, Anthony. How are you? I'm great. I'm sorry. I'm just reading everybody's comments. I do think that Jamie Clayton did a good job. I have no issues with her or anything. And Brian made a good point that he liked how they called Pinhead Hell Priest instead of calling him Pinhead. This is my problem with the Cenobites. I liked the Cenobites. I thought they were all very creative. I liked that there was a whole lot more different ones that we've never seen before. But I did get a little Silent Hill vibe from some of the Cenobites. So I feel like, and this is just me, I really liked the BDSM leather outfits on the Cenobites. That to me, that just makes them Cenobites. That just what makes them that. I probably wouldn't have thought Silent Hill if they had some of the BDSM leather on. I understand they were trying to get away from that a little bit, and I have not read the book, so I guess they're not wearing that in the book either, is my understanding, but I don't know, I like it. That's just my preference. That's just how I like them to look. Even if they just put the leather on the Hell Priest, just to single the Hell Priest out a little bit, I would have been okay with that. And then keeping everybody else how they are. I would have liked that. There's so many of them. Yes, there are so many of them. A new Cenobite. The fans named him Pinhead. Yeah. Yeah, that I did know, that they named him Pinhead. But it fits. It fits, though. No, Hellraiser Judgment made me want to turn it off. Sorry, Jeremy. I don't like a lot of the sequels in the Hellraiser franchise. Really, 1, 2, and 3 for me were good. This one's good though. So what I do like about this new one is the puzzle box. To me, the puzzle box stole the whole movie. I like how, it had like the little spike that comes out and it it stabs you and, your blood gets in it and then it changes. And then they, really went into the meanings of each puzzle box and their names. And it was just, I don't know. I like that. I think if it was just about the puzzle box, maybe I would have liked it better. Just saying. I mean, really, to me, that just stole the show. I really loved that. I loved all the different puzzle boxes. I I didn't like the whole story with the main girl and then the guy, like they were like together, but then he was actually like turning on her because he was actually with the guy in the house. I don't know. I didn't like that whole backstory at all. I did like the actress though. I liked her. I don't know. Really, for me, it was just all about the puzzle box. So to me, I give it about a 6 out of 10. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. Again, I liked it a whole lot better than any of these other new movies that have been coming out, though. So I don't know. What are your all thoughts? I mean, what do you think? The leather is what makes the Cenobites. I mean, see, that's what I say, but some people are saying they liked it, you know, them not having the leather, which is fine. I mean, they looked cool. They were very creative. You can't deny that. I don't know. I just like the leather on them. I like that. I'm going to get to Chucky in just a minute. So, yeah, I liked it a whole lot better than Hocus Pocus 2. That's how I feel about Hocus Pocus 2. It just was not good. It was kind of boring. I'm really not sure what to say about Hocus Pocus 2. I'd just give it a 5. Just a mediocre, middle of the road kind of 5 out of 10. I mean, it wasn't like trash or anything. It was fun to see them come back and all that, but I really think that really only Bette Midler was really, you know, she did good. Except I didn't like the ending, how they made her all soft and actually started having feelings and stuff. I don't know. That was odd. To me, that's just one of those movies, like it's set in Halloween, so like looking in the background of the movie at like the set design and all the other characters, I thought were fun and cool. Kind of like the Munsters. I don't know if y'all watched our live show about the Munsters, but I just thought like with the Munsters, like all the background stuff was cool to look at, you know, the set design and all that and all the other characters involved. So I just felt kind of the same way with Hocus Pocus 2. Story felt kind of short, kind of, I think it was just too long. We just waited too long for a Hocus Pocus 2, so maybe it just doesn't work. It doesn't have that same charm that the 93 one does, in my opinion. So, yeah. Yes, I know, and I know you liked Hocus Pocus 2. I mean, I'm not saying I hated Hocus Pocus 2 at all. I'm not saying that at all. But it just wasn't as, I don't know. It just wasn't as fun, maybe, as the original. I'm not sure, but it just kind of fell flat for me. Yeah, it was just made to Hocus. Somebody said Hocus Bogus 2. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's cute. Let's see. Okay, sorry. I'm just reading everybody. Hello, Jason. Hello from down under. How are you? All right. So, and then I did watch Chucky. That comes on tonight, doesn't it? Just thought about that. I did watch the first episode of season 2 of Chucky, and it's amazing. I mean, I like it, of course. You know, I've said this before. I think a lot of the TV series that have been playing out on, you know, the different streaming networks have been a lot better for me than movies have. Just saying. I see where everybody is excited and have been liking Terrifier 2. So I'm very excited to watch that. I love Damien and David, and I love gore, and I love Art the Clown. But I didn't go to the movies. I just don't have time to go to the movies and sit down and watch a movie. So I'll have to wait when I can watch that at home at some point, or buy the Blu-ray or something. But I am excited to see Terrifier 2, and I'm very happy for Damien and David. It's really awesome. David's actually from Huntsville, from where I came from before we moved to Vegas, so that's really cool. He actually went to high school with Philip's brother's wife. Because she told me all about David one time from high school. So yeah, so that was that's interesting. So there's a little fun fact for you. But yeah, very happy for them, and I'm very happy for Terrifier 2. Yes, I thought the same thing. Horror Fanatic says it seems at the end it was left open for a third Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I kind of thought maybe that would happen. Do you think we'll get another Hellraiser from this new Hellraiser? Maybe, could, yeah, don't know. It seems like they're leaving everything open so there can be just more and more and more. You heard Terrifier 2. Oh, Terrifier 2 is better than the first. Yeah, I've been hearing that too. I think people are liking the storyline of part 2 more than they did the first one. I think really the first one was just, we all liked the Art the Clown character from Hallows Eve, and so Damien made a movie and just kind of was like, here's Art the Clown and some gore, you know, kind of a thing. And now I think with the second one, there's more of a story. We're sitting here talking about 5 movies now. And then someone's asked me Valentine's Bluff coming out. Valentine's Bluff is the fan film that I am in. It should be coming out in February. I'm assuming around Valentine's Day is kind of what I was told. So we'll see. I can't talk about it, but I do have another movie I'm going to do, but it's top secret right now. So, can't talk about it. Top secret. But I'll tell everybody here in a few weeks about what it's about, though. So, okay. So, did we lose you? Yeah. I was thinking. No, I haven't seen Barbarian. No, again, I can't go. I just don't have time to go to the movie theater to go see anything. So I haven't been able to watch that yet. But I do want to see it. I've heard a lot of people say they liked it, so I do want to watch that. Halloween Ends. Top Secret starring Val Kilmer. Oh my God, I remember that movie. Halloween Ends. All right. Am I going to watch it on Peacock? Yes. Of course I'll watch it. I will not go to the movie theater to watch that. I'm already seeing people hating on it. I guess some people have already watched it. I'm seeing a lot of people already saying that it doesn't make sense and all kinds of crazy things happen and it's just a mess of a movie is what I've heard. That's just from a few people saying stuff. I'm not saying it. But we'll see. I don't know. Thought it was on your end. Oh, did it get buffered? Oh, I'm sorry. When will you get the Return Living Dead mask line and also American Wolf complete line? Hello. How are you? We'll get some products in here soon. There's a lot of things we've been waiting on. We gotta wait on TOTS a lot of the times too before some of these companies we're always waiting on the products to come out with them before we can get them. But we'll have it. We'll get everything. But it is 2 hours away. Oh, Halloween Ends can't be worse than Halloween Kills, right? Yeah, y'all, I don't know. Again, my opinion, 2018 Kills and Ends is all supposed to be the same storyline. So I just think it's all crap. But I just don't like the story, y'all. I hate it. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around anybody who is a Myers fan and a Halloween fan, how anybody does like this new storyline. And like Michael Myers being the way that he is. I mean, he's not Michael Myers anymore. This has become an action movie. I don't want an action movie. I don't want to just keep seeing Michael and Laurie fight it out. It's so boring at this point. And he's, I don't know. It's not 78 Michael, and it's not 78 Halloween. It's not 78 Michael at all. I get that they were it's years later and they're trying to make him different, but I don't want him to be different. I liked Michael the way he was in 78 because that's what made him Michael. Slow moving, not picking up cars and stuff like that. So I just don't like anything that they're doing with these new movies at all, starting with 2018. Yeah, the special effects are good. And James Jude Courtney does a great Michael. Does a fantastic Michael. I have zero issues with him and with that. But this whole story is just ridiculous, y'all. I can't. I know a lot of people love it, and I think a lot of people are like it because there's a lot of people that wanted the gore with Michael, and so now you're getting it, so now you think it's the best thing in the world. But he wasn't gory. Halloween was not gory. I don't need it. And I know they did part 2 and they put some blood and all that and made it more slashers with part 2, but I like that. And I liked that they gave him a purpose to be after Laurie, that, she's the sister. They gave it a purpose. There's no purpose now. It's just happening. There's just no purpose. It's just dumb. Sorry. It's just how I feel about it. I can't say that I like one movie better than the other because, again, it's all the same night. It's all the same story. It all goes together. So if I don't like one, then I don't like them all. So that's just my opinion. Myers is being Jason-fied. Exactly. And I don't want him to be like Jason. So, yes, Lester said 78 gave you imagination. Exactly. And then, maybe some people will be like, okay, Kristy, what would you want? I want him to be like he is in the 78. Or let's just not make it. How about that? I'm not a horror fan that I have to keep having Jason movies and Freddy movies and Michael movies. Of course, I love them, but we don't need to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. We all need to love what already was there, and then there you go. I don't know. That's just me. Whatever. Oh, my stomach can handle Terrifier too, trust me. I have seen a lot in my days, like, for real, that I'll never talk about or never go into, so I'm good. Trust me. I don't have a weak stomach at all. I've always loved gore ever since I was a kid. Give it to me. The only thing I don't like is pus. I hate pus. Pus is gross. That I don't like. Other than pus, I'm good. Just like Scarface, Goodfellas, and Godfather. I guess. I like all those movies, though. Alright, so there's that. I did watch My Best Friend's Exorcism. I didn't get to talk about that last week either. I really liked that movie. I thought that was a cute, fun movie. That's an Amazon movie. It was originally a book and they made it into a movie. I mean, it's pretty tame. There's not a lot of blood or gore. It's a comedy. I kind of feel like it's a teenager-ish type comedy horror movie, but whatever, it's for everybody. But I really liked it. My Best Friend's Exorcism. Yeah, I thought that was a fun movie. So I suggest that. I suggest My Best Friend's Exorcism and Raven's Hollow. Those are my 2 suggestions for you this week. The only other thing that I have been kind of watching, I've been revisiting Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Peacock. They put a whole bunch of Alfred Hitchcock seasons on Peacock, and whenever I can't figure out what I want to watch, I just put that on. Or I'll put it on for background noise or something. So I've been kind of revisiting Alfred Hitchcock too. I love Alfred Hitchcock. It's still good fun now. Sometimes you don't need more sequels or remakes. Yeah. Malcolm said on Jurassic Park they were too preoccupied with another movie, but not if they. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just reading everybody's stuff. But yeah, so that's just my 2 cents on them remaking things. I mean, let's just not do it anymore. And like someone mentioned earlier how, they're talking about doing another Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Heather Langenkamp had made like a statement or something that she wouldn't mind having another sequel. I'm okay with that if it's going to be Heather Langenkamp and Robert Englund. But if we're just going to do a whole bunch of other people and whatever, then no, I'm not okay with it. Let's just not do it. So I feel like with Michael and Jason, it's somebody behind a mask. So, at any point, anybody can kind of play those characters. But you need to give me some kind of storyline, though. I don't like the storyline of this new Halloween. So if they did a Jason, like, what would the storyline be? Just the same old thing or what, But not everybody can be Freddy at all. I mean, Robert Englund is Freddy. That's just my opinion on that. There just isn't another Freddy. I like with Hellraiser that they picked a girl, because I haven't liked any of the other guys that have tried to be Pinhead, because Doug Bradley is Pinhead, So I liked that they picked a girl this time to play the Hell Priest. And I'm totally okay with that. Like, she did a really good job. So that was good. But all the other actors that have played Pinhead, no. I mean, Doug Bradley's Pinhead. So that's just how I feel about it. Like, just keep making new movies with new characters for us to love. Now, Damien's made a Terrifier 2. You know why? Because he made a new movie with a new character for us to love, Art the Clown. And now here we are with a part 2. Yay! That's great. Black Phone. That's a new fun character to lock, and, that's new. My Best Friend's Exorcism, Raven's Hollow. Those were all good, and those were all new original ideas. Instead of keep redoing every freaking thing that was already good in the 80s. Just stop. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. OG Halloween was great. John Carpenter is a fan of Alfred Hitchcock. See? My point. I mean, I just can't say anything else after that when you say John Carpenter and Alfred Hitchcock in the same sentence. I mean, what else can you say now? Yeah, the Hell Priest, she was sexy and scary. Totally agree. Yeah, she nailed it. Again, my only thing about it was I just wanted them to wear the BDSM leather. I really do like that look. That just makes them look like a Cenobite. If there was a Friday 13th TV series as a prequel, kind of like in the style of Bates Motel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. I could deal with that. Bates Motel was good. That was a good series. Again, these TV series, I mean, they've just been killing it in the movies. Yeah. The Trick or Treat sequel. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're supposed to be they've been talking about a part 2 of Trick or Treat for a long time now. So, yeah, I'm down for that. If, that's cool. I don't mind that. Oh, Brendan just asked me what I think of Rob Zombie's Monsters. Again, since I didn't do live with Kristy last week, I'll talk about that real quick. But you can go back on our podcast from last week. We did a live podcast on the Munsters if you wanted to hear all of our opinions on the Munsters. But I'll give my quick opinion on the Munsters really quick. I thought it was okay. I give it about a 6 out of 10. I don't think it's trash. I know there's a lot of people like, oh, it's just utter trash. It's not trash. It's not the most fantastic thing either, but I did like the colors. I thought the colors were gorgeous of the movie. I know he wanted to do black and white, but the colors were great. I know a lot of people hated Sherry Moon. I didn't really have much of a problem with Sherry Moon. I mean, I just know already that he's gonna have her as a lead, and I know how her acting already is. So, like, Sherry did not bother me at all. It's just the story was a little for me. That's all. The jokes were kind of and maybe just those kind of jokes just don't play out nowadays. I don't know. But again, with it, the background was gorgeous. I love looking at the scenery and the set design and all of the other characters, like Count Orlok and Creature and Wolfman and all the other monster characters in the movie were fantastic and executed very well, I thought. So that was fun. But you know, it just, I was able to stop the movie because I got really tired, and it wasn't because I was bored. I was just really tired and I wanted to go to bed. I had like 30 more minutes of the movie. I was able to stop the movie and go back and finish it the next day. If I'm really into a movie, I can't do that. I have to finish it. So, I mean, that kind of tells you. Yeah, I got a little bored sometimes with it. So, yeah. So there's my take. It was okay. Yeah, I mean, I had fun with the monsters. I had fun with it. You know, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see. Between the Addams Family and the Munsters, that would be a hit, I think. Oh, that'd be fun. I always kind of thought about that, actually. When I was a kid, I thought about that a lot. Because I always watched Addams Family, you know, reruns of Addams Family and the Munsters when I was a kid. And having them cross over and be something together, that would be fun. I'm down for that. I like that. Let's see. What else? Next week, it's Brian's pick for the podcast, and we will be talking about Hell House, LLC. So that's the movie for next week. I am not a found footage person, so I've watched this movie one time, and I'm not a fan of it. I will already go and say, I know a lot of people like the Hell House movies. That's cool. I'm just not a big fan of it, but gonna have to watch it though for next week. So it'd be interesting to hear my thoughts on that next week, since it's not one of my favorite movies at all. And then let's see. Let me talk about our Spooky Saturdays. So I think I'm pretty much done with movies now. Spooky Saturdays. So this Saturday, where are we at? This Saturday we have the giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway on Instagram and Facebook. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to post it on the social media at about noon. It'll be noon my time. So, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock y'all's time on Saturday. So be on the lookout for that and enter. You're just going to have to just follow, like, share, and and I can't remember what we put on there. Oh, and tag someone. I'm sorry. Follow, like, share, and tag a spooky friend. I'll show you just a few of the stuff that's in the bag. So it's going to be like a little spook bag type thing of just a bag just full of fun stuff. And we'll have one winner on the Instagram and one winner on the Facebook. So you'll get this bag right here. Can y'all see? You see? We get this bag right here, and it's full of just fun stuff, like figures. Like you'll get the Herbert West Toonie Tear, and this is a really nice, cool Halloween art print. It's a really nice art print. There's a pumpkin carving kit, stickers, Beetlejuice Funko Pop keychain. Got a Chucky figure in here as well, a Super 7 reaction Chucky figure. Some Halloween makeup. Air fresheners. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and then there's an enamel pin in there too from Knee High Horror. So just a little bag just full of fun goodies. And that's this Saturday. So be on the lookout for that on the Instagram and Facebook, a giveaway, and maybe you might win one of these fun bags full of fun stuff. And then the following Saturday on the 22nd, we were going to be having a 20% off Mego sale. So all of these Mego figures, we have the smaller ones as well. Any Mego figures will be 20% off next Saturday. It'll be all Saturday in-store and online. And then the Saturday after that is our Halloween party. It'll be all day from 10 to 7 while we're open. We'll be dressed up. I encourage everybody else to come in dressed up. We have a lot going on that day. We have a 15% off sale of everything in-store and online for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that'll go through Halloween. And then for the party, I'll have 100 treat bags full of candy and toys to be given out. We'll have snacks and drinks for everybody as well. Jeremy, the balloon guy, will be here doing his balloon creations. He is amazing. I love him. I love having him at my events. He is so much fun. So he'll be here. Dylan, our Mask Monday guy, Shelly, if y'all watch Mask Monday videos here on our YouTube. His other company is Monster Resurrection, and we carry some of their masks and candles in the store. So it's him, Zach, and Zach's son Cash. He's like 13, I think, and they all make masks and paint and all that stuff. And they're going to be here. They'll have a little table set up so you can ask mask questions, paint questions, or any kind of questions to them that you have, and they'll show some of their masks that they do. It's really cool. Cash is the most amazing kid you will ever meet in your life. He's the hugest horror fan. He's very knowledgeable, very outgoing, and this kid, I'm telling you, is going to be big in the mask world when he gets older. And he's already big now. I mean, he's going to be huge. He's so much fun. He's such a good kid. He's amazing. So they'll have a table. And then Psycho Coffins. I don't know if you've ever seen them at a convention. They go to conventions a lot. They have the coffin shelves for home decor. We're going to have them come and set up a table so they can sell some of their coffin shelves too. Let's see what else. We'll have spooky movies playing, spooky music playing. Of course, the restaurant's open. We might be having something going on over there. I'm not sure. So, yeah, it'll be a fun day on the 29th. So if you're in Vegas for Halloween weekend, come by Nightmare Toys on the 29th and come say hi and come grab some snacks and have some fun with us. So that's happening for them. So, and then let's go into the restaurant. What are y'all saying? Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, I'm excited about the Wednesday series. Yeah, someone's asking me about the Wednesday series. I'm excited for that. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be pretty good. Know what the clown merchandise. Oh, all right, so let's talk about the restaurant just for a minute. So we are open now. Yay. We've been open for a week now, a little over a week at this moment, and we have been slammed. We knew we would get busy, but we got so busy that we sold out of food every single day. I think, everybody has been generally very happy and very pleased with everything. I'm sure we have made a few people upset that have tried to come to the store the restaurant last week, and maybe we were closed down for just a minute because we ran out of food or something. And we're very, very sorry for that. But there just comes a point where you're just so busy, there's just nothing you can do. Everybody's answer to us is, well, buy more food. And, well, we do. We do. We buy as much food as we possibly can to put into our freezers and all of that. I mean, you can only buy so much. That's literally how busy we were. We couldn't keep up with food. So yeah, we ran out and was closed down for food for a few hours. Now, with that said, we do have drinks all the time. We always have drinks. So you can always come in and get, some alcohol or beer or whatever, what have you. But we are, again, sorry for some people that did get upset at us for some of the snafus that we had. But you have to have just a little common sense that when a restaurant is first opening. I mean, there's going to be things to happen. I mean, we're still learning. It's our learning process and what works, what don't work, you know, and all that. So, you know, I mean, there's going to be issues. We're sorry about the issues. We're taking care of some of the issues. Some of our other problem was, you know, we hire a bunch of people, but then only half the people actually show up for work. You know, nothing we can do about that. Philip's been washing dishes. So, you know, we're doing our extremely best. But we're getting everything worked out. Everything's getting worked out a lot more as every day goes by. So just be patient with us. We might change up the menus a little bit. You know, again, you know, what works, what don't work, what food is selling, what food is not selling, what drinks are selling, what drinks are not selling. You know, we're still learning all that. So, yeah, you know, just be patient with us. But if you are in Vegas, please stop by. You now have a place to one-stop shop. You now can eat, drink, and shop all in one spot for a horror fan. I mean, you can't get too much better than that, I don't think, unless if I just had a haunted house next to it too. Don't give me any ideas. I don't need any more ideas. That would be fun, but phew, I've got a lot going on already. But it has been extremely busy, and most everybody has been very happy. Our drinks and our food are so awesome. Earlier, I just had one of our appetizers. It's called the Ghoulies. It's a Southwest egg roll, and we call it the Ghoulies. So that was really good. I've been having my Kristy lemon drop, which is on the menu. It's a raspberry lemon drop. That's been really good. That's given me a nice buzz. But yeah, everybody's loving it, really. We have 11 TVs. I do want to address this because I did see one comment, somebody saying that we're not playing horror movies. So let me address that really quick. We are playing scary movies. We have 11 TVs. And on some of the TVs, we are playing sports. I mean, there's just going to be people that are going to come in, they want to eat, but they don't care about horror. And this is a big sports town, so we have to have some sports on. Okay? We have to have things and do things for everybody and for everybody's tastes, not just horror fans. So we have some sports on, but we have to have, as far as horror movies and scary movies, we have to have family-friendly things playing. So we've had Scooby-Doo, we have had the Munsters playing, Goosebumps, Beetlejuice, Addams Family, stuff like that is what's playing. You're not going to come into my restaurant and The Last House on the Left is not going to be playing. I Spit on Your Grave is not going to be playing. We're not playing movies with rape in it when children come into my restaurant. So there's a lot of horror movies that will not be playing on the TVs. You're laughing at me, but I'm being serious. I'm being serious. We just can't play those types of horror movies when it's supposed to be a family-friendly restaurant. So I'm sorry if you think you're going to come in and Last House on the Left is going to be playing on the TVs, because it's not. I can't do that. And then some of the other TVs are advertisements too. So it's a mix of a lot of different things on our TVs. So I just want everybody to realize and understand that not all horror movies are acceptable for us to play in the restaurant. We do have some other type horror movies playing in the store, but we do still try to not play too many movies with a lot of, stuff in it, if you know what I mean, because I do have children that come in all the time. So I have to have, we have to cater to everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. Let's see. Yes, check out the haunt. I don't know why did that get hidden? Check out the haunt Vegas Fright Nights. There's tons of haunts going on here in Las Vegas too. So there's tons of things to do if you're a horror fan, Halloween fan here in Vegas. There's tons of stuff going on. Hello, horror couple. How are y'all? Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to read everybody's stuff. I'm so sorry. Hello, Zachary. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hello, Arthur. How are you? Hello, Gabriel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. All right. So I hope everybody understands that about the movies being played and stuff. So, well, all right. I think, let's see what else is going on. Okay. So the products that you see on the table right here, right now we have a sale going on our website. It's called Blowout Deals. We do have a brand new website now. It's a much better website than what we had. It's so much easier to navigate. But there is a section called Blowout Deals. If you go into the left-hand corner, click on that, and then there'll be a little section that says Blowout Deals. Click on the Blowout Deals, and we have a whole bunch of stuff on sale right now, including these products that you see right here on my table. These are all 20% off. Everything's 20% off on that section. So if you've been wanting, the Frankenstein, or you've been wanting a Toonie Terror, we have a lot of the Toonie Terrors are on sale. It's not just these 4 products. There's other products too, but these are just examples of some of the products that we do have on sale right now on the website. So check out the Blowout Deals section on our website and see if there's anything that you've been wanting that's now 20% off. So that's a cool little deal. Let's see. Oh, I want to go through that. Yeah, I've got to get out to these haunted houses out here, and I want to come through a maze. I love mazes. I want to do that so much. I got to get out, but nobody wants to go with me. That's the problem. Philip don't do haunted houses. Nobody else wants to go. I want to go. Do I have any Jeffrey Dahmer toys? No, I don't think there's ever been any toys out that are Jeffrey Dahmer related. Sorry. But that's a good show though on Netflix. And I see a lot of people getting like really upset now that people are liking serial killers. Haven't we all kind of liked serial killers forever now? But whatever, people just getting butthurt over crazy things. All right, guys. Well, I think that is about it. I have talked y'all's ear off enough for about an hour. So, recap. Monster Squad podcast. Watch that on Friday when we put it out on the YouTube. Go on the website and check out our blowout deal section on there for some sale products. Make sure to be on the lookout for our Instagram and Facebook on Saturday for our spooky giveaway. And go watch Raven's Hollow and My Best Friend's Exorcism and tell me what you think, because those are the 2 movies that I'm recommending to everybody to go watch. And message me. Y'all can message me on my Instagram anytime. I don't mind getting messages. I feel like some people think that I don't like getting messages, but I do. I love getting messages. It's just that I get a lot. So I'm not answering all day on my Instagram, but I do answer my messages though every day. I try to answer everybody. But yeah, tell me what you think about Hellraiser and Hocus Pocus 2 and all that fun stuff. So I want to know. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. And y'all have a spooky Wednesday, and make sure you're following Nightmare Toys on all social media. YouTube, of course. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you're following Nightmare Cafe LV. You got to put the LV on there. Nightmare Cafe LV on Instagram. I don't know if we made I don't know if Philip made a Facebook yet. I don't think we have a Facebook yet, but we have it on Instagram. And then follow my personal pages, Nightmare Kristy, on Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, and Loyal Fans, and MiniVids. So I do want to go ahead and put out really quick, if you don't want to go on any of those sites to see me, I do sell content. I have Cash App. I get asked that a lot, so I figured I'd just kind of mention that right now. But I do have a Cash App. All my links are in my bio on my Instagram, so hit that link tree and you'll see all of my accounts on there, okay? All right, guys, y'all have a spooky Wednesday. Bye.